everyone, this is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. Well, it's now Monday, the 25th of July, and in 5 months, it's Christmas Day. Like, oh my gosh, people, I don't know where the time's gone. It's just zipped by. And with our weather the way that it is, that it's cloudy, it's cool, it's breezy, and all of that. So, yeah, not very good. Not very good. So, anyways, I'm continuing to work here on Winter Season Sampler. And it's coming along pretty good. I'm working here on the fireplace. And I'm almost done that. I didn't get much chance to really kind of do much in the way of stitching yesterday. I got sidetracked with stuff. I washed the dishes, and then I got all the... I went for a walk, and the walk took me an hour and a half because I got, you know, this person and that person were, hi, hello, how are you? Come and sit for a bit and chat. So, time goes by fast. And then, when I came home, I started putting stuff in Susie there for the yard sale on Saturday. So I did, I don't know how many trips, 3 trips, I think, maybe 4 to the car. Now, it's not that far, but it is that I had to do, you know. And so tomorrow I'm taking the stuff there, over there. And I'm going to be pricing things a little bit more because Juliet has stickers. And so, yeah. So that'll be good. I'm just praying I can sell a lot of stuff. I'm just praying for that. Because... what's the sense of keeping it if I don't use it, right? If I'm not interested in it, if I don't, yeah. There is no sense. There is no sense. You know, it's downsizing time. And the thing is, you have to be honest with yourself. You know. Oh, Lily Bell's over there. Between the sofa and the coffee table. So, but, yeah. So, and then I got, and then I washed the dishes, and then yeah, so before I even knew it, the time was just gone. Now, I should say, Winter Season Sampler I got through Fan Cells. So please look it up down below. So this video is brought to you again by Fan Cells. So thank you to Fan Cells for sponsoring this video. This morning I had watched Natalia, Lovecraft Forever. And then I watched Laura, Stitching with Laura. And I think both of them have this cross stitch. And I've had my eye on it for a while. And I know that I want to maybe try and get it myself. So Laura opened hers up there when I watched it this morning. And I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it, but finances wouldn't allow me. So I may get it, eventually. But I love the colors of it. It's like this staircase and these buildings, and it's got a mystique about it, and ethereal look to it, because it's got a lot of blues and greens and aquas and stuff like that. Like really fantasy, right? Like you'd think it was in, for one thing, it might be in an underwater kingdom. For another thing, in a, like a fairy tale or something. And that's how I look at it. So please go and check them both out, because I believe Natalia Lovecraft Forever, she did get it. And I know Laura has it. So I got to get it. Eventually. So, but otherwise, not much else. As you can tell, my voice is still, I've got a touch of laryngitis. And why that is, I don't know. I have no idea. And but hopefully it clears itself out. I haven't had laryngitis for 2 years, probably. So, and when I had it really bad in January and February of 2020, when I had COVID, I lost my voice completely, absolutely completely. And I had nothing. I didn't even have a squeak. I couldn't hardly even whisper. Like it was just all gone. So, yeah. I'm continuing to listen to my audiobook, Fellside. And I went back and I just looked at it and read, and it's based on a true story. And it's I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. Now, okay. For a second there, I couldn't find this thread here. But my goal is to get this finished this week. Yeah, because I really want to, because I want to start out August. And I'm not sure. No, in September, I'm going to start the Halloween sampler that I got. So I want to start that one. I think I will leave the haunted house one till maybe next year. But the Halloween sampler I'd like to do. And, yeah, so, but it's nice there that I'm going through stuff and I'm cleaning stuff up and getting things ready to sell and that. So but yeah, I don't know if something's gonna materialize today in the weather. I don't know. I think they're calling for rain tonight. So my garage doors are in. They're getting delivered either today or tomorrow. And therefore I have to move Susie out of the way. So I got to do that today. And then I will so Randy's supposed to be starting it tomorrow. It'll be nice. It will be nice to have Susie in the garage. She will be much happier. Much, much happier. So, okay. So, was there any of that? I think that was it for that color. Yeah. I think that's it for this color. I don't see any more. Okay, so now color that's getting me is that it's 3819, so that's 18. Okay, and there's not much in this one. It's this lime green. So we'll work on this one. There's not much. So this one won't take me very long. Yesterday's video seemed to take an awful long time to load. Oh my gosh, but it was the weekend. So, oh, I put bird feed out yesterday, and my little sparrows have come, and they're coming to eat again. So I had not put bird food out in 3 weeks. So, because otherwise I'm filling it every other day, and especially the blue jays are the greedy ones. So, good heavens, my feet are cold. But it's supposed to be nice for Saturday, which is good. But I can really tell you that this weather is like it's like middle of September weather instead of the end of July. I know it's going to get a lot hotter again. Of course it is. But it's, yeah. It's just cool. You know, like it's from one extreme to the other. I don't know what it was, 2 weeks ago or so. We had unbelievable heat. And now it's cool out. So, but I guess that's part and parcel of it. There's one little sparrow out there he's eating, or she's eating. And she's been eating a lot. So I don't know if I'm going to go for my walk today. Depends on if it rains. It's supposed to rain, but I'm not sure. Now, I have to wonder if it is that the garage door will get put up like in a single day, or does it take 2 days? I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But I'm thrilled. I'm going to get Susie in the garage. So I got to keep drinking so that it keeps my vocal cords moist. So this here is the stocking. So you can see here where I'm working, just to give you an idea. So right here, I'm just working on this part. And then I've got to work up here, on here. But there's very little of this lime green. So, yeah. So I've seen lots of beautiful, gosh, who is it? Kimberly? You finished off that witch? Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I believe that's a Nora Corbett. I know there's a whole series that she did with witches. And that, not my thing, but yeah, I think that's awesome. So it'll be all ready for Halloween. I really must get my Autumn Lady mounted and get her ready for framing. Because that's just, it's, I said I was going to do her, and then I never did, and because I have to cut up foam board because the sticky board that I was going to use was too small. So but so if you've just joined us, thank you so very much. The name Stitching in the Interlake comes from the area that I live in, which is the Interlake region of Manitoba in Canada. So yeah, so thank you so very much. My channel is faith-based. It is also, because I'm based in Canada and especially Manitoba, that I try to do a very much of a local spin on it, teaching some of the history, some, you know, posting videos about the area, that kind of thing. So it's, You know, because a lot of people, they don't know about Manitoba. Like, all they hear about is Ottawa, Montreal, Calgary, Vancouver. And there's a lot of places in between that no one really knows about. So that really needs to, you know. I noticed on Natalia Lovecraft Forever, she had gotten this diamond, it looks like a license plate, and it had Canada on it. And again, they had Ottawa, Montreal, Calgary, BC, Ontario. What else did they have? Yukon. But what they should have done, instead of putting all the city names, they should have put the provinces and territories. Is what they should have done. And because people will only think that that's the extent of Canada. And the prairie region of Canada is so beautiful. There's so much to see. You know, we're part of the breadbasket of Canada. There's, Lake Winnipeg, Lake Winnipeg, sorry, is the largest freshwater lake, or the second largest freshwater lake in North America. I think that's how it goes. You know, we have Churchill, which was the Port of Churchill. I think it's still the Port of Churchill, which is a major, which had a lot of history to it. You know, so there's more to Canada than Toronto, Ottawa, Calgary, Vancouver, Montreal. Okay? Like, they didn't even have anything from Manitoba and Saskatchewan. PEI. You know, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia. You know, I know they can't have everything, but I think they did. I think they did that as, it's a disservice to Canada. That's like having for the U.S. That's putting down New York, Los Angeles, putting Florida, you know, and that kind of stuff, but missing out on Chicago. I'm just saying, right? I don't know what the U.S. one is, but... And I know that the U.S. has more cities and more, 10 times the people that we in Canada have. But I think you get it. There is a dedicated Facebook group called Stitching in the Interlake. All one word. Well, no. You can just put Stitching in the Interlake. There is my email address is stitchingintheinterlake, all one word. That time it's all one word. Stitchingintheinterlake @gmail.com. So you can get a hold of me there. And then, yeah. Yeah, I thought there was something. Gosh. Not thinking straight. So, yeah. So, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing if you haven't already. So, I do stitches like this, whip and stitch, if you will, stitch alongs, whatever you want to call it. And I also do reviews, and I do on occasion do diamond painting. I do I will do teaching, instructions. Like I said, my channel is faith-based, so you will hear me occasionally talking about God in heaven and Jesus, his son, who is also God in heaven. And I'm Catholic, so it will come from a standpoint of Catholicism. And that doesn't mean that I'm knocking anybody else. I welcome all Christian faiths. I welcome Jewish faiths, Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, Wiccan, any of those, right? Non-denominational, agnostic. I don't believe that there is anything where it's atheist, because atheist means that you believe in nothing, right? You believe in nothing. So it's almost like you don't believe in your own existence, right? That everything is just, it's nothing. There is no God. There is no, there's nothing. Whereas agnostic means that you believe in something, but it's not necessarily. And God is a loose term, right? It's a very loose term. It's whatever God that you hold dear. Okay? So that God in the Buddhist tradition would be Buddha. And doesn't matter what you call God, it's still the same. Okay. So we welcome everybody. I say we, as in Jonah and Lilybell and myself. So, and Lilybell's on the floor over here. Jonah's outside. He's, I don't know where he's gone. Because he was over by the garage, so must be hiding in the garage. Well, that's going to come to an end because he's not going to be able to sneak under the door. So, yeah. But So I guess we'll see what comes of the day. And I'm just watching this thing on YouTube with about, it was the best horror books this lady was reading of 2021. Or it was the best books, horror books, based on Goodreads for last year. Now, all these books I've never heard of. Never heard of them. You know, it's like, I like a good mystery and suspense and paranormal, as in ghosts, okay? Or afterlife communication or something like that, not as in shifters. And shifters, you may ask, well, those are people that can be, you know, at certain times they can be wolves, or they can be polar bears, or they can be cats, or bears, turtles, anything. Now that to me is just, I don't get that genre. I don't get that. But you give me a good haunted book, like, that's good. Like the book I'm listening to right now, Fell, what is it? Fellside. It's really good. It's got a haunted element to it, and it is based on, I guess, the author's real life experience. I think that's what it is. It's the author herself. Or maybe it's that she's writing it based on someone else's story. So I find it really good. And how she has gone from being a drug addict to being very, she had a near-death experience. And she came back from the brink of death. And now she's trying to find out who killed this little boy. And the boy is aiding her from the other side. And it's really good. And how her experience in penitentiary, and how different she is because of her near-death experience. And how she improves the lives of others. And she talks about forgiveness and understanding and, you know, and that kind of stuff. So it's a story of her own redemption, really. You know, her own revival. So it's really, I really like it. I'm really enjoying it. So, and I'm going to start listening to it here right away. But I'm just going to finish off this here. Yeah. So, I may have to put some ankle socks on. Something. My toes are cold. So there. Yeah. Okay. Show you how far I got. So I finished up this part here, and I did this present here. I have to do the other parts of it. And I'm going to do the top of the Christmas tree, and then I have on the wreath here. And yeah, on here. So there's not much left of this color. So, all right, everyone. Again, I would like to thank fansales.com for sponsoring this video, because this is where I got my winter season sampler. You can get all 4 seasons there. And as you know, I finished up autumn sampler. So this one here is really, it just moved along and moved along really nice and fast. So I'm really happy about it. So, okay. And all of the information will be listed down below in the description box, okay? And if you've got any questions, please either direct it below in the comments section, or better yet, become a member of the Stitching in the Interlake Facebook group, and there you can ask questions, you can post pictures, you can do, you know, all of that. So, all right, everyone. So, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Miss Twinkletoes down there, which you can't see. And, of course, Jonah outside. So, have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow, God willing, of course. Toodle-oodles, everybody!